Hello and good evening, teacups. Welcome back to Spill the Tea Loo. Welcome back to Teacup Castle. And I hope we are all feeling excited. I hope we're all feeling energized. I hope we're all ready for a very good match. They are singing the national anthems. They're ready to go. They're a lot more ready to go than me. Lads, I have a little confession, right? Thank God I set everything up earlier because we have to give some W's to Boffman in the chat there. Because I'll be honest, lads, if it wasn't for Boffman, there wouldn't be a stream tonight. I decided earlier that I fancied a big roast chicken dinner. So that's what I went and did. I went and I made a big old roast chicken dinner. It was mightily delicious. The problem is afterwards, I was a little bit sleepy. I went for a little bit of a nap. And next thing I know, Boffman's waking me up. He's like, "What time is your stream?" I was like, "Why? What time is it?" So I'm running a little bit behind, guys. It wouldn't be like me. I know. Wouldn't be like me. But it's okay. I'm here. I'm live. We have the lineups. We have the flags. The kickoff hasn't happened yet. And the timer's ready to go. So I would call that pretty good. That's a win all around. But before I get even more distracted, can we get some W's for our very own Moonshine? Moonshine says, "Great channel, lovely community. I'm ready for my pit after 10 pints. I mean, 10 hydration beers." Well, what I did was I took the nap first, then came on to the stream. But thank you very much to Moonshine, who has been very generous, not once, but twice. Double the generosity from our Moonshine. So let's leave that up there for a few minutes so we get all the W's. Yeah, W's for the IT support and the wake-up support. W's for the Moonshine. W's for everybody. All the W's are around. I see Flossie is getting her IT support stickers in the chat there. I'm so sorry. One of these days, guys, I'm going to be organized. I swear to God. The world won't know what hit it. See if I get organized one of these days, right? The world won't know what to do with itself. Can you imagine? The storm if I actually got myself together? I mean, could be dangerous. I think it's better for the world if I don't have my shit together. Honestly, I think it's a little bit less dangerous. Right, bear with me. I'm waffling. I'm absolutely waffling. Like the height of waffle. This is the worst waffling I've done in a little while. Right, come on. Just work. Please. Thank you. Right. Yeah. The day I'm organized, the world stops spinning. Imagine how to know if Lou has been abducted by aliens. She starts turning up on time and everything's ready. That'll be it. Dead giveaway. How did you know? She started doing the things she was supposed to do when she was supposed to do them. There was no procrastination. That'll be it. The jig would be up. No aliens are abducting me. Lads, to be fair, I'd start talking and they'd be like, "How do we return her? Can we beam her back down? She won't shut up." Hello, Linda. Do you know what? That's a very good thought, Linda. Let me say hello to the teacups. Linda's started me on a train. So, hello to Linda, and hello to Flossie, and hello to JT, and hello to Dave, and hello to Jaron. Hello. Of course, we said hello to the wonderful, generous Moonshine. Hello to Shem, and to Daz, and to Bonkers. So many lovely people. There's Tom, and I know I saw Lucky earlier. There's Guess. Guess is awake. It's very late for Guess to be awake. That's wonderful. Big up to Guess. And they're so lucky keeping us up to date with everything. Who else have we got? Dave was here first as well. Dave, not only back with the party, but first to the party. I mean, where could you go wrong? And I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I was very thorough with the lineups, despite the fact I was running slightly behind schedule and being a little bit disorganized. I took great detail when I was putting out the lineups. So if anybody isn't sure what the lineups are, I have them here on the screen for you guys. I am, of course, going for Scotland. I think it's going to be a very good match, though. I think it's going to be a very good match. I think we're going to be highly entertained. But I'm going for Scotland. But I think it's going to be a good game, you know. I think this is going to be a good fight. This could be the best game we've watched. Yes, Flossie. McTerminator. McTerminator. McTominay doesn't do him justice. For those who had never seen me on content before we sold McTominay, I never wanted to sell him. I thought it was a terrible idea. It turns out I was right. Turns out I was right. Selling him it was wonderful for him. It was absolutely terrible for us. But look, here we are, all supporting Scotland. Actually, no, that's a big old lie. Is anybody in the chat going for Morocco? We might have a bit of a mix in the chat. Morocco were good in the first game we watched them. Very good. So is anybody going for Morocco? Is everybody going for Scotland? How are we feeling? Dave, I don't know how to tell you this, but Haiti are not playing in this match. They play Brazil. They're not playing Scotland and Morocco at the same time. Don't know how to break that to you. Oh, do you know what I need to do? Get ready to start the bloody timer. Oh, I tell you what, maybe I should nap more often because I'm quite on the ball now. I know everything that's happening. Right. Boom. Right, we've started. Bonkers reckons 2-2. 2-2 reckons Bonkers, right. I want Scotland to win. That's my heart wants Scotland to win. My actual prediction of what I think is going to happen, I could probably get on board with a 2-2, you know? I'm assuming Hakimi is in your fantasy league, is he, JT? In your team that you've done. I'm assuming you need him to get you some points. How is everybody else feeling? So we've got Bonkers is feeling a 2-2 draw. JT would like Hakimi to do well for his competition, but is support Scotland. Daz reckons 2-0 to Scotland. Well, I'll tell you what, that'd set some tongues a wagon. That would set some tongues a wagon. For sure. For sure. I don't know what I think about this game. That's why I said a draw. Well, never mind. Morocco have scored. Saibari has scored. We are 1 minute and 15 seconds into the match. Well, there's definitely not going to be any nils. There's not going to be any nils. What in the name of God was that? We were not ready, lads. I was right. We were not ready for that at all. 1-0, Saibari. Well then, Saibari is a lot more alert than the rest of us, and he's most certainly not offside. He's absolutely onside. Yeah. Shem has decided he would like to go for 2-1. Of course you can, Linda. What are the names? Their third child, your son and your daughter-in-law, they're going to have their third little baba. Do you know what it's going to be, Linda? Tell us all of the details. I want to know all of the information, and we will absolutely shout out, obviously, but now I want to know information. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Do we know? Number 3, it's very exciting. And then when the Babog comes, by the way, Babog is Irish for baby. But yeah, congratulations to them. Congratulations to you. It's just so exciting. How are the 2 other kids feeling? Are they excited about being older siblings? Obviously, one of them's done it already, but the child that's going to be the middle child now, how do they feel about not being the youngest anymore? Because sometimes that one's tricky. Oh, it's so recent. Oh. But yes, congratulations. As Flossie said, congratulations to them and to you. Oh, I'm so pleased, Linda. That's lovely news. It's lovely news. I love it. I really do love it. Genuinely. Oh, that's so exciting. I love it. They are. 100%. Oh, it's so lovely. Late last night. Yeah. Congratulations. Fastest goal yet, says JT, and he means Morocco. He does not mean Linda's son and daughter-in-law. But yeah, it's lovely news, Linda. It's really lovely news. I love it. A future teacup. Oh, he's so cute. Carl, don't you worry about being late. Not to worry. I was almost late, so it's fine. It's totally fine. You did miss the first goal. Oh, the score. The score, people. I forgot the score. You did miss the first goal, Carl. It is 1-0 to Morocco. Grandchild number 9, Linda. Ooh. Ooh. Do you know what, though? Lots of cousins is great. I've only one sibling, but I'm from a big family. Both my mum and dad are from big families, so I've loads of cousins. It's great. That was fast. I'm still catching up to the fact that we've actually got a goal. Scotland are trying to go forward there, but it's been blocked well. Oh, you did see it. You got to see it, Carl. It was a great goal. It was a great goal. I'll tell you what. Morocco were sort of going forward at will here, aren't they? I don't know, JT. I don't know, because they're going forward at will. So to be able to attack, Scotland are going to have to actually get the ball. If they get the ball, then yes, they should be able to get forward. But I mean, Morocco did some good defending there. I mean, we're 5 minutes in and I feel like we've played 60 already. So you know what I mean? But it's possible. Holy moly. My dad is one of 16 siblings. Some of them have passed, but there's, I think, 10 of them still alive. They have a whole ream of kids and grandkids and great grandkids. And my mom is one of 8, and there's a heap of them as well. So I would hate to have to count them. I don't know if you could count them, but there's a lot. There's a lot. So we can relate to that one at our house. Ian, it would seem, is not entirely pleased with the start of this match. He's a little bit displeased with Morocco taking the early lead. Is the best way I can put this. Your granddad was one of 10. Do you know what it is? People just didn't have much to do. But yeah, there's a lot of kiddos rocking around the place. Ah, that's lovely, Lynn. I'm so glad you told us. Well, Dave has the grumpy grandpa persona down pat, haven't you? Dave, you big grumpy guts. I don't want to go to the Seychelles. I don't want to go for nice meals. All of these grandchildren. Someone just give him his pipe and slippers. That'll cheer him up. Like, Morocco are going forward here again. Oh, one of them's limping a little bit. Number 11 for Morocco is having a little limp there. He's trying to keep going, but he looks like he's genuinely hurt, because instead of rolling round the ground like a big old baby, he's actually trying to limp on, which makes me think he's actually hurt. Because that's the way it goes, isn't it? Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah. Right. I'll tell you what. I think Scotland are in a little bit of trouble here. I know we're only 7 minutes in, right? We're only 7 minutes in. There's time. We don't need to just freak out. But I mean, so far, Morocco look markedly better than Scotland. More than I expected. And yes, Flossie. Flossie might be reminding you gently. I am reminding you less gently. Hit the bloody like button, lads. I got up from my nap for this. Hit that like button. McTerminator and Buadi. McTerminator held him off. He couldn't get round it, but he held him off the ball. It's all them Italian tomatoes he's eating. Right, we're with the back line. Nearly, you big grumpy guts. Thank you very much to Carl for the super sticker. The little pair that says, thank you for being you. So shout out to Carl. W's for Carl. Very generous today, you guys are. Morocco are going forward again. Oh! How did he miss that? That should be 2-0, lads. That really should be 2-0. Scotland are in trouble. That should be 2-0. But yes, W's to Carl. We appreciate it. Our moonshine and Carl this evening, very, very generous. Thank you both very much. Much appreciated. Hello to Normal Guy, who is here with his like. Oh no! JT, I'm starting to think you're the problem here. What else have you put on your points tally that we know isn't going to happen now? Morocco forward again. Bloody hell. They're scrambling. They can't even get it out of play. That's gone for a corner for Morocco. Scotland are in big trouble. Big trouble. They can't get the ball out. They can't get the ball cleared. Morocco are just completely attacking them at will. Completely. Morocco go, let's attack. And Scotland go, all right, why don't you run this way? This seems to be the shortest way to the goal. Not good. Saibari is causing them all sorts of problems here. All sorts of problems. They're very lucky it's only 1-0 right now. Cross into the box, cut out. It's got out for a throw for Morocco. Scotland have got to get a hold of this ball. They need to get the ball and then they need to keep it. And preferably away from their own 18-yard box would be a good start. Flossie says Scotland need to get their act together. Yes, they bloody well do. You are absolutely correct and right that they need to get their act together. JT says Morocco are no scrubs. No, they're not. Who did we watch Morocco playing? Who did we watch Morocco play the last game? And they were very good. I had a shout that if Yamal chose Morocco to represent, they would have had a great chance of winning their first World Cup. How legendary would that be for him? That would have been incredible. Because I'll be honest, Morocco are my dark horse. Do you know the way everyone's saying, who's the dark horse? Who's the dark horse? And a lot of people said Japan. We had a few people say Norway. My dark horse is Morocco. And I know All Boxed Up is going to tell me they're number 7 in the world. They're highly rated. They're very good. Right. But see, before the tournament, not one person, nobody, I didn't see anybody, not on the X machine, not on the YouTube. I didn't see anybody talking about Morocco, like winning. So that means they're a dark horse. If nobody expected them to win, they're a dark horse. That's how dark horses work. So Morocco are my dark horse. Because Brazil, Normal Guy, that's who it was. They were very good against Brazil. And they're on fire here. So Oh, Dave, you big misery guts. You don't like your holiday, your grandkids are giving out, you don't like the football, the tournament's too bad. Grumpy guts. Pipe and slippers. It's been a very good tournament. It's been highly entertaining. We've had some very good matches. Some of the teams that shouldn't be in it have been very good quality and better than some of the big hitters, might I add. Just don't be such a Debbie Downer. Don't be such a Debbie Downer. I think it's been a very good tournament so far. Yes, not every match has been electric, but overall, I think it's been very good and very entertaining. Disagree, Dave. Disagree, grumpy guts. I think it should just be grumpy guts. Grumpy Grandad. That's what we're going to call him. Dave the Grumpy Grandad. Carl has a feeling Scotland are going to lose. I have to be honest, I'm starting to get that feeling myself, Carl. Jaron says Scotland haven't had a shot, which is slightly worrying. They can't get that far. They can't get close enough. They'd have to take the shot from the halfway line the rate they're going. I mean, 15 minutes in, have they even got into the 18-yard box of Morocco at all? Like, at all? I don't think they have. I think they're well through to the next round. I think they're very good. Right, they're trying. Scotland are trying to go forward. They're doing their bestest, except they've gone backwards. Robertson is sent it forward. We're out on the right wing. Nope. And Morocco's got it back. Ferguson, there you go. He's got a bit of a bite. He's took a bit of skin off him. There you go, Dave. That's a bit more like it. He's enjoying this one. Like, Morocco have possession again. I'll tell you what, Mazraoui's been good. Mazraoui was good in the first match and so far this match. Possession so far, possession in control, 65% Morocco, 26% Scotland. The rest is in contention. Yes, Victerminator! Victerminator! Maybe that's what's happened. I've put the Luju on him. I apologise, Scott, my friend. I didn't mean to. It's out. They've tried to get it out on the right wing. He's running forward. No, it's been cut out. Canoose. He's been lethal this match so far, Canoose. He's everywhere. Can the fans drink alcohol in the stadium? Not got a clue, is my genuine answer. I haven't the foggiest. They can... Well, they've been eating on the sidelines. Like, there was tables with food at them, so I'm assuming they can drink. But I don't know. JT votes yes. Yes. Oh, we have to scout. We have to be on the scout. 100%. My goodness me. The keeper had to come out there, and it's not all... Oh, it is... Right, okay. It's with a Scotland player. Right, lads. I've got coffee. I thought I might need it after the nap. I don't. The match is on fire. I'll tell you what, Scotland's keeper could be in for a long match the way this game's going. I'm not sure what that's about. There's been a free kick awarded to Morocco. I have to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what it's for. I missed it. Look at that save from Gunn. That was the second one. That was the one that should have been number 2, the save with the foot. I didn't actually see how it was saved. It was a very good save by the keeper, to be fair. That had a touch of the De Gea's about it, saving it with the foot. It was a very good save. Son of a gun! Yes! Come on, JT! Lads, I have to turn on the fan. The room's roasting and I didn't have time before I forgot, right? Bear with me. Nobody score a goal. Just wait till I come back, okay, Morocco? Wait a minute. Back in a sec, guys. Okay, I'm here. Right, more goals if you please. Yeah, imagine. No, Daz, I don't. Thank you. No, thank you. If I want to do an FPL, then I will do the FPL. Thank you. Why is normal? Oh, you're laughing. Yeah, I genuinely thought I was going to go right there for about 3 seconds and then there was going to be a goal. Right, we do have a Morocco corner though. It was that headed that way. I think it's going to be another corner. Scotland definitely got to it first. But number 5, I don't know who number 5 is for Scotland. So it's Hakimi with the corner again, into the box and headed away. Hakimi, he did send it back into the box, but he sort of just passed it to the keeper. But he's had a bit of an electric match. Nip out while Scotland's attacking, no chance of goal. No, but there is a chance of a bloody counter attack the way they're going. I actually think it's more dangerous by Morocco if Scotland are attacking, because then the counter's on. Like, I have to be honest, Scotland are Jaron. Ireland is Ireland, my friend. Don't worry about North and South. It's all one island. I wouldn't worry about North and South. Yes, normal guy. Hydration break is coming. I smell it. Although Scotland have managed to do 3 passes in a row. Quite pleased for them. That's the best they've done all match. I mean, it's on the halfway line. It's not as if they're attacking or anything. But I mean, this is sensational. What are we on? 10 passes in a row? I mean, this is revolutionary so far in this match for Scotland. That one was a little loose, but they've still got it, right? We're just passing side to side. But you know what? While I find that incredibly boring, it's definitely what Scotland need to do. Get the ball, keep a hold of it, calm things down, slow the tempo, kill that madness that Morocco were building, that tempo. It's boring to watch, but it's exactly what Scotland need to do. Keep possession. Pass. Keep possession, slow it down. They're doing the right thing. Boring, but correct. There's a foul there. Diop on Adams. Diop. So when they're showing you Issa, that's Diop. Yellow card given. Free kick for Scotland. And Diop probably needs to not complain about that because it was very well deserved. And if he keeps going at it, he might get himself in more trouble. I do think initially the Scottish were sort of saying, well, you know, just a yellow, but they're going okay now. I have noticed as the referees' names on the back of the shirts. I quite like it. I did see somebody the other day complaining about it. It doesn't really bother. It's not as if they're massive like the players. It's almost like just on the back of their collar. I don't have a problem with it, really. I don't see an issue. Maybe they felt left out. I mean, they got it into the 18-yard box. It didn't stay in there, but they got it in there. Yes, Daz. Smash the likes for Lou. Correct and right. As it should be, Daz. Smash that like button. Pep, Flossie. Oh, there he is. I see him. Old Pep. He's enjoying his free time, so he is as Pep. He started off all that time away from football by going to the World Cup. I'm joking. It's funny though. But yeah, hydration break, 24 minutes. You weren't far away. Normal guy. What did you say, 26? Let me see, where'd it go? I don't understand it either, Dave. But I also don't understand why he was picking Euro over Heaven. I don't understand a lot of his decisions, so I'm hoping they're all going to make sense to me down the line. At the moment, they don't. Let me see. He's hurt himself, Dave. Be nice to him. He's hurt himself. Jazz asked me earlier. Jazz did ask, what game am I doing tomorrow, Lou? I haven't the foggiest. Let us look. I don't even know who's playing tomorrow. Honestly, lads, I don't know if you have noticed, I'm not very put together. Right. Let's look. What's happening tomorrow? Netherlands, Sweden looks good. Oh, sure, guess. We have to do the Netherlands and Sweden. Yes, Netherlands, Sweden tomorrow, 6 p.m. Our guess is Swedish, so we must do the Netherlands and Sweden for guess. So 6 p.m. tomorrow. And then what's the next day? The 22nd will be good. The 22nd, we're going to do Argentina and Austria. There's some really good matches coming up, guys. I need to look through these because actually I'm going to be on behind the dugouts with Kai. And I need to look at what day I can jump on with him. So I actually have to plan these a couple of days ahead because I need to pick a day to go through it with Kai. We can't neglect Kai, so I'll have to figure that out. But yes, tomorrow, 6 o'clock. For sure. Netherlands, Sweden. Oh, I forgot you're there. It's going to be hot, like hot. But it's that heavy heat you guys have in the south, isn't it? It's that like a heavy heat. Am I doing England on Tuesday? Don't know. Let me see. What date is Tuesday? We're only a Friday, Daz. You're killing me. We're only on Friday. Calm your cacks. I don't know. I'll have a look at them tomorrow. It's all right. I picked on Hassam yesterday. It's your turn today. I need to pick one person per day. JT is picking on himself, to be fair. Who needs to pick on JT when he's picking on himself? Van Dijk versus Isak. What's the bet? Somebody at Liverpool has rang Virgil van Dijk. Don't tackle him. He'll only break his leg again and we need him fit for the pre-season. Imagine. I wouldn't laugh if somebody got injured because that's not very nice, right? And it's obviously very mentally distressing. But if you take out the personal misery part, just imagine it's Van Dijk that injures Isak and then he's out again. The injury wouldn't be funny. But if he's going to get injured, it would be funny if it was Van Dijk. Accidentally, obviously. You know what I mean? It would be a little bit. Not funny, but funny. You know what I mean? That's the word. Not funny. It would be ironic. Thank you, JT, for preventing me. It might be too late for you. I might have cancelled myself already, but sure, look. Be all right. I wouldn't laugh if he got injured. I would slightly laugh if it was Van Dijk that did it, though. On the inside. Maybe Gakpo to keep us. I don't know if he wants to stay. By the sounds of it, he wants to leave. Van de Ven. Again. I mean. Oh dear. The dynamics are fun. Yes, we're going to be doing the Sweatherlands. Oh, we're going forward again. Sorry, guys, the drinks break is over. Sorry to tell you. Morocco's going forward again. You'll be shocked to know. Straight over the bar, number 24. Straight over the bar. Who's number 19 for Scotland? He was on the ground. Yeah, that's all right, normal guy. We won't tell anyone. It's not like we're on the internet or anything. Nobody's going to know. Do you like my little bear? It says, guess who loves coffee? And it's a little bear. It's me. I love coffee. I love tea. I love caffeine. The caffeine, the tea-fine, the caffeine, the Victorminator, you know. Lads, this is why I shouldn't nap. Look at how much energy I have. I'm definitely not going to sleep tonight. And I only napped for about 45 minutes. It wasn't a long nap. I tell you what, my commentators, as I'm drinking that, my commentators are talking me all the way through exactly what Scotland need to do. Whoever's over there against Diop needs to just keep running at him because he's already on a yellow. So if you just keep running at him, eventually you're going to get past him because he's on a yellow and he can't do anything about it. So that's the tactic from my commentator. Meanwhile, Morocco were on the attack again. JT says, I don't see Isaac's leg surviving this World Cup. I can't lie. He should really look after himself. Some people in this tournament don't care at all. Agreed. And I'm on a really serious level. He's just back. He's clearly pushed himself to be back for the World Cup. From his point of view, completely understand. For his welfare and his recovery, terrible idea. What have I got for Father's Day, says Carl. I can't tell you because my dad is a member of the channel. So I can't tell you because then he'll know. Spill the tea, Dad is a tea titan at Teacup Castle. So I can't tell you. We are going for mini golf after dinner, though. We're going for our dinner and then we're going to go play. Here they have it's like adventure mini golf and it's indoors, but it's like themed. It's very good. So that's what we're going to do. David, sounds like you deserve it. Oh dear. I mean, Morocco just have the ball again. I'll have a little look-see. JT, right, let me put this on the screen. Oh, that's very good. Right, how do I, right. Sugar, right. How do I share this? Will it let me share that screen? Yes. Haha. Right. In case anyone wonders what we do on the Discord, right, let me get this thing out of the way. If anyone wonders what we do on the Discord, this is what's currently in the Discord group. JT has made this and sent it in. They're all drinking. The Discord, guys. The Discord is lit. The Discord is lit. That's where we are at. Love it. Well done, JT. That's very good. I like it a lot. Oh, that's good. Actually, you know what? I better share the link. Better not. I keep forgetting about it. Lads, it's not that I'm not telling you what's happening. It's just that Morocco's attacking again. Mazraoui cuts it back, but it's sent for a throw. That was put into a good place, a very good place by Mazraoui. Right, what am I doing? I can't do two things at once. Like, I actually just can't. Can't do it. I try my best, but I can't. If anybody wants it, that's not in it already, that is the link for the Discord group where we're all very exciting. Very exciting. Right, let me pin her. Pin. There we go. There we go. Don't feel you have to, guys. I know it's not for everybody, but if you would like to, that's the link. That was very good, though. I did enjoy it. Right-o. Right-o. There's a Morocco player down, but they're attacking. They're in. Oh, that was terrible. I mean, to be fair, it does actually look like he fouled McTominay. Your boy threw himself on the ground, but rolled under McTominay's feet. I mean, it's an unusual foul, but it sort of was a foul. It's probably for the best number 23 didn't score that one, because it just would have been a wee bit... Do you know what I mean? Saibari should have scored the first one before the second one before the hydration break. I kind of think maybe it's a good thing that one didn't go in, because that could have got dramatic. That could have got dramatic. Yeah, you could. Yeah. Normal guy, why shoot it? Well, I mean, the shot wasn't the problem. How he took the shot was the problem. What was he doing? But it does go to show you, sometimes those ones that look easy, they're really not, because you have to like get it at the right angle that you're not skying it. Right, let me see. Dave, you're not pending. You may look at it. Have a look when you're home, because you're I don't have a pending from you to accept, unless maybe Flossie beat me to it. Maybe Flossie beat me to it. But I don't see you pending there to accept you. On FIFA, I scored that. Hakimi's going again. Hakimi is a big problem here for Scotland. Hakimi's been very good. I mean, that's good footwork, isn't it? But what are you going to do with it? I mean, was there any of the Scottish players that weren't in their own box? They're breaking now. Scotland are on the counter-attack. El Anawi, number 24, just shoves Tierney in the back. He's running down the pitch with his bloody tissue in his mouth, and I mean literally bloody. And shoves him in the back. And now Scotland have a free kick. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Now, Robertson's going to take this. I'm not sure on that one, JT. There was a lot on that. Mazraoui concedes the corner. Mazraoui concedes the corner. I'll tell you what, Morocco need to get a set. Morocco needs to get a second here because Scotland are waking up a little bit. Oh, it's sorry, it's not a corner, it's a goal kick. Bono with the goal kick. What a sentence. It's not going to help him run, but I mean, it's going to be a bit rotten in your mouth. Who wants to taste their own blood? Now I'm like, no, thank you. Yeah, Mazraoui's been good. Hakimi's been good. They've all been good, really. The Canoes has been good. Diaz. Dave, I'm sure he's fine. I've been told he was in the United Stand chat this morning. It just seems to be Teacup Castle he's not in at the moment, but I think he's rocking around. I don't think he's I don't think he's unwell, or I don't think there's anything wrong because he's been on YouTube. He just hasn't been in our chat. Maybe he's had enough. Maybe he had to get some headache tablets after listening to me on the watch-alongs. Maybe he couldn't take another watch-along. Morocco have the ball again. Now, what I will say is Scotland are starting to actually try and close down a little bit, although to be fair, that was John McGinn who would. But I mean, McGinn is trying. Buadi went to the ground, and as he went to the ground, purposely stuck his arm out to grab the ball. So there was a free kick given against him. But I mean, he purposely grabbed the ball. I don't know, should that be a yellow? I don't know how that works. But I mean, he reached out and grabbed the football. Like, it wasn't an accident he fell on it. Like, he reached out to grab it. Should that not be a yellow? Feels a bit calculated. Yes, low fat, mo fat. They showed him there not long ago on the screen, Pep. They've showed him on the screen. He's working on his tan now. He's working on his tan. Right, the after nap energy is starting to wear off now. I can feel it. Although, to be fair, it's lasted about 45 minutes. That's pretty good going, isn't it? We did all right. We did all right there. I did think when the first goal went in so early and then there was so many chances, I did think we were going to get more goals in the first half. Yes, JT, the adrenaline was pumping, and now it's wearing off. The hydration break killed my rhythm. It killed my rhythm. It killed my momentum. So free kick went in there for Scotland. One of the Morocco players is on the ground, banging the ground as if in pain, but he's got back up now, I think. Riyadh it was. He's up now, but he did bang the ground a little bit. Now, Mazraoui's getting a bit cuter because he's given away a few fouls in a row as Mazraoui. And he's thought, I'll have a bit of you, John McGinn. And he's waited for McGinn to go into the back of him. And McGinn does it. But you know what? Fairs. Because McGinn's got a few fouls out of him in the last few minutes. It's probably fair it goes the other way for a time. Don't mind that. It's a good matchup between McGinn and Mazraoui. They're both, Mazraoui started at the batter, then McGinn started to get a few fouls, and now Mazraoui's after getting a foul. So they're back and forth there. Has anybody other than McGinn done anything good for Scotland so far? Genuine question. Can you think of any? Who else has been good for Scotland? No. Fair. That's okay. I was like, maybe I'm being really mean. Maybe somebody did something and I've missed it. But nope. Yes, Slow Fat. He is a good player. He is a good player. You're right. They're trying to go forward now. They're trying down the left this time. Robertson, he tried to go around to Keamy. He had to go back. Patterson did get the ball into the box. It went all the way around to the left. And then it's put into the box by Robertson. And McGinn gets on the end of it. Skies it. Absolutely skies it. There was just too much on it. Like it was a good cross, but I mean there was too much pace for McGinn. Yeah, it was a tough ball, JT. And I don't think Robertson did anything wrong, but it was a tough ball for McGinn to do it and wet, if you get me. So we're in the box again. Morocco are actually having to defend here. There was a coming together there, but it was a coming together. Yes, JT. Scotland are starting to look a lot better. Morocco needed to get that second goal when everything was going for them because now Scotland are getting in the game and they could be in trouble. So there's a throw here for Scotland. But the referee has blown the whistle. He's going to tell some people off. Okay, throw. There is going to be a Scottish throw. Into the box. Mazraoui hoofs it clear. Dave says the bar is shutting in 15 minutes. We'll be relying on you for coverage, Lou. It's nearly 3 a.m. here. Don't you worry, Dave. I've got it covered. You'll know. Anything happens, you'll know all about it. Just turn your volume down a bit because I have a tendency to shout when I'm surprised. Oh. But yeah, Scotland are starting to really, really wake up. They're coming alive in this match. They're working their way into it. Now, there's a lot of coming togethers here all over the pitch. The game's getting a little physical. I have to say, I don't really mind it. I don't think there's been anything like, oh my God. The game's getting a bit physical from both sides. Both sets of players are getting, a bit into it. I don't think that's really a problem, if I'm honest, though. I think that's all right. Football's a contact sport. There's been nothing extreme, but a bit of contact I don't think does any harm. It is with Bono, not the U2 frontman, the Moroccan goalkeeper, also known as Bono. Kills me every time. It's the possession's back with Morocco, but it's not quite as attacking as it was before. You're the only one in the bar now. Oh, Dave. There's only a few seconds left. Morocco's just passing it around side to side, to back to side. They just don't want to give Scotland any possession. Morocco want to get in at half time with their 1-0 lead. And there you go. They've passed it around the back a little bit. Whistle's blown. Half time. Right, let me get to the timer. Let's go to the timer. And then let's get ready for the second half. Right, lads. Half time. Yeah. I think the fact that it's only 1-0 is very good for Scotland. Saibari should have 2. The keeper made a very good save. He hooked it with his foot. I didn't see that initially. Was a good save by the keeper. Saibari should have scored it. The one after that, the next chance that they had after that would have been a contentious foul and the build-up, and probably better they didn't score that one. But I think it's going to be a problem for them that they didn't get more than 1. No, Shem, you're not allowed leave. You're not allowed leave. You have to stay with us. You have to stay with us. I'd be very sad if you left us, Shem. You don't want to make me sad. That would be so mean. I wouldn't like a teacup to leave Teacup Castle. Hello, Paige. Paige has joined us as well. Hello. Nice to have you in the chat. Low Fat is saying, Dave, tell them you want a lock-in. That's the way to do it. God, it's been years since I was at a lock-in. Years and years since I was at a lock-in. Right, lads. What do we make of the first half? I have to say, I think Scotland are growing into the game. Scotland are growing into the game, and I think Morocco might end up regretting that they haven't got more goals. Shem, no. We love having you here at Teacup Castle. What do we reckon to that, guys? Because I did it at the hydration break and I didn't really look properly. Right, let me get myself together. Lad, will you do what you're told? My screen is misbehaving in its entirety. It's not doing a single thing I'm telling it. Right, there we go. Let's make a list. Of the watch-alongs we'll do. Saibari says, Paige, what a player. Got a good one on our hands that he joins Bayern. He is a good one. Indeed. Carl reckons Scotland will come back into it, which is entirely possible. I certainly wouldn't be counting them out. And JT says it's 3-1 on big chances on the Stataroonies. Yeah. Right, lads, let's look at the matches. So, Tomorrow is the 20th, and we said tomorrow we're going to do 6 p.m. So on the 20th, we're going to do 6 p.m. Watchalong, and that is going to be the Netherlands and Sweden. And then let's see. JT reckons Scotland definitely scores at least one. The question is if Morocco will score another. Low Fat Mo Fat says £20 on this, ending up 1-1 at full time. Did you put that on before kickoff, Low Fat Mo Fat? Was that a before kickoff bet? I'm just curious because I want to know if you got nervous. If you did that before kickoff, did you then get very nervous when the goal went in so early for Morocco? Oh my dear. It's different now, half-time 1-0. Oh, you've just done it just now. Fair. Fair's okay. That's fair. Imagine you did that before. Oh. Carol says, no, Scotland are going to win. Scotland are going to win. I mean, that is also possible. They would need to do a whole lot more than they've done in this first half, but it's certainly possible. Guys, tell me, for the 21st, where have we gone? Where have we gone? Come back to me. The 21st, what match are we feeling on the 21st? So the options are, do you know what? Let me do this as a poll because it'll be easier. It'll be easier. I don't know why I keep trying to sing because I can't. So watch along on the 21st. These are the options. Spain. That is not how you spell Spain. Spain versus Saudi Arabia. The second option is Belgium v Iran. I think that one's going to be good, if I'm honest with you, but we'll see. And then, no, I'm just not doing that one. The third option I was going to give you was Uruguay, Cape Verde, but it's 11 o'clock. I don't want to do so many 11 o'clocks because what will happen is I'll end up exhausted. So it is between which watch along would you prefer me to do on the 21st? So the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I am doing Netherlands, Sweden. Tomorrow I'm doing Netherlands, Sweden. On the 21st, would you prefer Spain, Saudi Arabia or Belgium, Iran? Which one would you guys prefer? Spain, Saudi Arabia, that's 5 o'clock. Belgium, Iran, that's at 8. I don't know if that makes any difference if any of you guys are in work. So sorry. I started the sentence and then forgot I was saying a thing. Sorry. Let me see. Paige is not looking forward to Holland v Sweden. Well, Paige, you are obviously Holland, and guess is Sweden. So we'll have 2 of our teacups going head to head tomorrow, and I would suggest, knowing guess, she would predict a Netherlands win. Also, Paige, that's where you're from, isn't it? Like, you're from there. Do you prefer Holland? I say the Netherlands because that's what's on all of the forums. But is it rude of me to say the Netherlands? Do you guys prefer Holland? Does it matter? So you prefer Holland? Because I can say Holland. the reason I call it the Netherlands is seeing like SofaScore and all that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Cool. No, that's fine. I didn't know if one of them was like insulting or more politically correct, and I'm a little bit touchy about that sort of stuff with Ireland. So I wouldn't want to accidentally insult somebody else. It's just on all of like the official stuff, it says Netherlands. And then I see like people write Holland, and I'm like, I don't know if that's, but okay. So it makes no difference. Perfection. Okay. Fair. I there we go. There we go. Right. Let me look at the poll. Lads, there's 10 of you in here, and we've only had 5 votes. Get your votes in on the poll, please, because the watch-alongs are for you guys. Therefore, I need to know what you guys actually want me to watch. Because, and now it's 50-50. Excellent. Oh, I love it. I asked for another vote, and now it's a tie. That's my fault. Belgium, Iran could be a decent watch, says Paige. Belgium are not what they used to be. I don't think I've watched Iran so far in the tournament. Belgium are not what they used to be. They're not what they used to be. Iran did well in their first match in terms of result, but I didn't watch them. I watched Iraq. Haven't seen Iran. So it's just, I don't really mind, to be honest with you. It's just, there's no way I could sit and do, and I know people are out there doing it, and genuinely fair play to them. I know there's people out there doing it where they're doing one after the other. I actually couldn't. I couldn't sit for that long in one place. My knee would absolutely kill me. For anybody, I don't know if most of you probably don't know this. Some of you do. Some of the OGs will remember this. But I have arthritis down my left side, and I have problems with my tendons. I have a lot of problems down my left side. So I couldn't do 2 in a row. I'd be in a lot of pain. That's why I don't do like bumper to bumper watch-alongs. I need a gap in the middle of them, or I get real sore. Otherwise, I would just sit here all day talking to you guys. All day, all night. And see, that's it. I reckon probably the result for that match is more predictable. I feel like Spain, they'll have to get a win after the draw against Cape Verde. And Saudi Arabia didn't particularly equip themselves well in the first round. So I think personally, Belgium-Iran might be more of an interesting match because I don't know who's going to win. And I like that. I like not knowing who's going to be the winner, because I feel like then the match is more competitive. But I will go with what you guys want, because I'm not like stuck to one. But yeah, I'll leave it running until the end of the stream, because some people will kind of dip in and out as we go. So I'll leave it running until the end of the stream, but it'll be one or the other of those. So when we get to the end of the stream, I'll know who that's going to be. And then we'll go for the 22nd. Hey, Dave, be nice to RJT. He's been manning the fort while you've been off in the Seychelles, you. Hold on a sec. Sorry, guys. No. The RTE player is having a wee wibble wobble. They're having a wee wibble wobble. But we're reloading. We are reloading. Right? You're telling me this, and then you voted to watch it again. Are you trying to kill me with boredom? Are you testing how much talking can she do if the game is dead? Is that what it is? Is this a challenge, JT? Right. I'm going to leave her running so people coming in can just vote away as they're coming in. They're coming back down the tunnel. So let us see. Let us go to the 22nd. They're coming in the tunnel, but they've got another little minute. So, right, we're between two for the 21st. So that's fine. Then I'm not doing 2 a.m. And then you've got really good games. You've got Argentina, Austria, and you've got France, Iraq. I feel like France, Iraq's going to be a good one, you know. I feel like France, Iraq's going to be a good one. Traditionally, I would have went for Argentina, Austria. But France, Iraq looks good. What day is the 22nd? That's Monday. Lads. I'm not doing Norway, Senegal, because that's 1 a.m. I would have done that if it was a bit earlier, but that's 1 a.m. I'm not doing that. I like the look of France, Iraq, you know, on the 22nd. Let's see. Oh, lads, hold on a wee minute. Sure, what am I doing? Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't know if I can do Netherlands, Sweden. I don't know if I can do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Father's Day. No, it's not. Today is only Friday night. I can't keep up with myself, lads. I can't keep up with myself at all. It's right. Well, that makes a decision, boys and girls. I do apologise. The 21st, Sunday, is Father's Day. I'm going to be at mini golf. So I absolutely 100% cannot do Spain, Saudi Arabia. Because I am going to be at mini golf, beating Boffman and Spill the Tea Dad at mini golf. So I can't do Spain, Saudi Arabia, which means it has to be Belgium, Iran. I do apologise. I just forgot. I forgot what day of the week it was. I forgot Father's Day was coming. I told you at the start of the stream that we were going for mini golf. Then I forgot. Lads, we're getting ready to kick off while I'm dithering over what day it is. Let me get ready for my timer. Right, we have kicked off for the second half. That does mean, unfortunately, I have to end the poll, which, to be fair, Spain was winning by not by a huge amount. So that makes that decision. Hello, Neil. Neil has just joined us and has said Scotland is poor. Yes, they have been. You are correct and right. They have been poor. Right, so that's going to be 8 p.m. Right, well, there's 3 days. I'm 3 days ahead of myself now. I'm flying. Bear with me just a sec, guys, and then I'll tell you what's happening. But the 23rd, this is the last one I'm going to give you. The 23rd, I will be doing England, Ghana. So the 23rd, I'll be doing England, Ghana. So that's our next 4 days. All right. That's where we are. That is where we are. I should have really just done this before, but it's I'm always flat out. I just never really get a minute to sit unless I'm sitting with you guys. So okay, so okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, JT. On the 22nd, I'm looking at France-Iraq. I'm looking at France-Iraq on the 22nd. Because I think Argentina-Austria, they're both good games that day. They're both good games that day on the 22nd. They're both good games. But I feel like France-Iraq is going to be more of a banger. Iraq were very good against Norway. And France are France. So I feel like that one's going to be good. Austria-Argentina is going to be good as well. There's 2 good games that day. I've been lucky. The rest of the days, there's kind of only been one good one, do you know? We're pointing to... I'm not really sure what's happened. McGinn goes down. Scotland are looking for a penalty on McGinn. Referee has said no. I'm waiting to see what they're actually going to say because I'm not quite sure. Nothing's been given for anything. I honestly, there was a foul and then there was another foul and then they wanted a penalty and then the referee said no. I don't even know if VAR's checked it. It was just... I don't really know if I'm honest. Mohammed has joined us. Hello, Mohammed. Thank you, Carl. Carl likes the commentary. I do appreciate it. Neil says it wasn't a penalty for him. There wasn't particularly. Oh, Morocco... Oh, off the bar. Morocco were lightning down that left-hand side. Cut it back. Brilliant defending by number 13. Who's number 13 for Scotland? He did just enough. And it goes off the bar. I think it wasn't number 13. That was 2-0. But it's gone for a corner. It has gone for a corner. JT just needs 10 more minutes. You only need to get to 60 minutes. JT, is Hakimi even getting involved in the attack, by the way? I thought I was 200 IQ, that he would be bombing up and down the wing, and I barely see him there. JT, the entire first half, Hakimi was up and down that right wing. He was providing a lot of the crosses. He was initiating a lot of the attacks. He was the best player for Morocco in terms of attacking in the first half, other than Saibari. But in terms of creating, he was excellent in the first half, Hakimi. So... calm down. He was very good. And he's put in the corner there, but nothing's come of it. But yeah, he was very, very Yeah, that was him. That was him up and down. That was him that was up and down the whole time. He was very involved. Don't panic. You're stressing. You're stressing yourself out. Oh, we've got a big old rip on the shirt. El Enui. El Enui? Ah, there. Number 13, Mr. Defensive. He had a bit of a tussle with El Enui and ripped his shirt right off him. He's got a new one, but I mean, don't feel like that should happen. But Morocco have woken. Oh dear, they're in the 18-yard box. Keepers had to come out. Gun has had to come out. You're watching from your bed and your glasses. Yeah, I'll be honest. See, if I didn't have these, they'd be like little coloured blobs moving around the pitch. I'd be able to distinguish the white from the navy. That'd be it. We're getting late now. We're getting late now. It's midnight. There he is. That's Hakimi, JT. That one was Hakimi. Now, Scotland have got it back. And it is back with Gun. Do you know what? I don't understand this. Like, I'm watching it on live TV. I don't understand how I'm behind. I'm literally watching it on live TV. The only thing I would say is the feed from YouTube, from what I'm doing to you guys, it's about 30 seconds. So it might actually be that my match is live, but the stream itself has a delay. So when I go live, when I press go live, you don't see me for about 30 seconds. I'm talking for about 30 seconds before you see me. So yeah, I would say it's not actually our streams that are different or our channels. I would suggest it's probably that it's the YouTube buff. And that's basically like, I don't know, that's technology related. I don't know. JT might know better than me why that is, but there is a delay. So it might actually be that. Because I'm watching it on RTE, like I'm watching it on the National Irish Broadcaster. There shouldn't be a delay. But yeah, we might actually be in sync. It could be YouTube. Or the TV over there is better than it is here, which wouldn't also shock me. Dave is having to walk home because there's no taxi for him. Well, I'll tell you what, RJ, if Scotland are going forward down the left wing, that was a foul. Buwadi just dug out Ferguson. Ferguson's on the ground. I'll tell you what, that wasn't the first time. Like, he's pushed him. Buwadi has pushed Ferguson to the ground there. And that's not the first time. Buwadi should already be on a yellow. Buwadi should have had a yellow in the first half for worse than that. He should already be on a yellow. He's getting away with murder. I do not know, JT, but there's not a lot I can do about the live TV. That's the time we got. So that is where we at. Paige disagrees with me. Paige reckons Ferguson should just get up. It was the shoulder. I mean, he didn't poke him in the face, which is what he seemed to be implying, but he definitely shoved him on the ground. Maybe I'm judging it because I feel like he actually should have got a yellow in the first half and he didn't. So now I'm being harsher on him. That might be a thing. JT does not enjoy the drunk walk home. I don't mind it in flats. If you're in a pair of heels, it ain't fun. It ain't fun. Mohammed says this has 1-1 written all over it. Well, low fat, mo fat is going to hope so. Buadi's going forward this time. No, he's not. Scotland cut it out and then almost gave it back to them. Right? No. Morocco were on the attack there, but they haven't got it. Luke says facts. Facts. All the facts. All the facts in the house. I don't know why I think everything's a song, guys. I do apologize. I don't normally think everything's a song. You lot just make me happy. I love talking to you guys. Shout out Carl. Carl with another super sticker. He's on fire. He's on fire with the super stickers. Shout out to Carl. Yes. Yes, the W's for Carl on fire. Luke is saying hello to everybody. He was so keen to get into the chat and get his comment in. The hellos come later. Number 6 is on the ground for Scotland. They have called for treatment. And obviously, if you get the treatment, you have to do the minute on the sideline. I'm laughing at Dave, by the way, not the injury. Just to be clear on that one. I am laughing at Dave and not, in fact, the injury. Yes, Carl with the W. We've had Moonshine and Carl tonight with the W's. I think it might be. It might be. So it's Tierney, by the way. Number 6 is Tierney. He had to get the treatment. He's going off. The referee is telling him off. They have been told to leave, as per the rules, by the nearest exit off the pitch. And then the treatment people, the physio men, tried to argue with the referee. It's like, no, everybody's been told these rules. You literally leave by the nearest exit. You're right beside the edge of the pitch. Get off. Arguing with the ref. I'd be giving the physio a yellow card. Get off my pitch. There you go. Off with your head. Scotland are closing down Morocco better. I mean, it wouldn't be hard, but they're closing down better. I was thinking, Paige, Queen of Hearts, Alice in Wonderland style. Since we love a Mad Hatter's Tea Party, I was thinking, do you know the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland? Off with her head. Off with her head. That's where I was going. A bit of Helena Bonham Carter. I love her. She's excellent. But I mean, I don't mind the Game of Thrones. I do love Helena Bonham Carter, though. We are going forward here down the left with Morocco. We tried to put it into the box, but well defended. Well defended by Scotland. It's gone as far as Buadi. I know it's him because he's got the hair. That's Mazraoui, who doesn't have the hair. There you go. Dave has got his clean sheet points. After this, he doesn't care. All the goals. Do you see that red and green Morocco jersey? It's very like the Portuguese, because it's the same shade of red and green. It looks like the Portuguese jerseys. They're nice colours together, actually, aren't they? Right, free kick Morocco. It didn't get very far, only as far as the first man. Hasn't been cleared very far either, though. It's sort of head ping pong. Okay, Morocco has it at their feet now. Saibari took a shot. It did not go in, but it was a pretty good shot. Yeah, she was. She was. She would have taken your head off. It was well wide, to be fair, that shot from Saibari. But the fact that they're taking the shots from further out tells you they're fighting harder to get in. Do you remember at the start, they were just in the Scotland 18-yard box, basically, for the whole first 25 minutes. That's not a thing anymore, which is why they're starting to take the shots from further out. So that's a good sign for Scotland, because it means that they're closing them down better, they're defending them better, they're better. I mean, they couldn't have been worse, to be fair. They couldn't have been worse, but they're better. It is with the Morocco, a back line here. I mean, Scotland are defending better, right? They're not attacking anymore, are they? Scotland are going forward. Christie took the shot, but it's over the bar. Over the bar. The Disney Channel wasn't a thing, really, when I was a child. It was the old Cartoon Network. But really, even then, I was a little older by the time that came around. If anyone remembers Johnny Quest, that's, the old Cartoon Network. Johnny Quest, Ed, and Eddie, Johnny Bravo, all old Cartoon Network. But really, before that, we had a program called Den. Well, it was The Den, and then it was Den 2. Yes, it was green. It was green. There you go, Paige. That's back in the day. And even then, that was I was not older, but I wasn't a child anymore. Do you know what I mean? We just had what was called terrestrial TV before Sky. Saved by the Bell, that was a good one. Sister, I loved Sister, Tia and Tamara. What else was good? I loved, to be fair, you said Nickelodeon. Was Lizzie McGuire, was she Nickelodeon? Was she Nickelodeon? I can't remember. We have a yellow card here, by the way. Right, I have to look at the game, lads, because I've completely Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was a weird cartoon. Andy Robertson got the yellow there for Scotland, by the way, lads. Sort of deserved it. But yeah, see that Courage the Cowardly Dog? That was weird. Somebody was on mushrooms or high when they come up with that. That was a weird cartoon. That was scary. That was a scary cartoon. That was not normal. That was not for children. Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, see, I was a little older when this kind of stuff was out. I enjoyed some of them, but I was a little bit older. Who was the blue guy? There was, around the time Johnny Bravo was out, there was a blue guy. A cartoon with a blue guy. Can't remember. It's gone. Yeah, that's the one. Cat Dog, yeah. I did enjoy Ed, and Eddie. The Tick, was that him? I don't think so. But to be fair, Tracy Beaker, I read. I loved Jacqueline Wilson. I was a big reader. So I actually didn't really like the series. Now, the girl that played Tracy Beaker in the series, she's lovely. She's so lovely. But I didn't really like the TV series. It wasn't a good reflection of the books, and I loved the books. So I wasn't a fan of that. Doug, yeah. Or Hey Arnold. I loved Hey Arnold. Loved Hey Arnold. That was a good one. Morocco were on the attack here, by the way, guys. Captain Planet. I wonder, was that him? That feels like Captain Planet. No, not him. No, it was, let me try. Tick. Blue cartoon character. No, it's not Tick either. It was very Johnny Bravo style. Very Johnny Bravo style. But blue. Morocco are attacking again here, guys. It's been cut out again. But it just feels like that's the rhythm. Morocco attack. Scotland defend. It goes back out. We start over. Keenan and Kel. Who loves orange soda? They were in... Was it the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie? Keenan and Kel ended up being in it. That was good. But Hey Arnold, recess. Hey Arnold, recess. I think we're having a hydration break, lads. Obviously, this game is incredibly exciting. To be fair, it actually is quite a good game. I've just distracted myself and everybody else. But yeah, I like Hey Arnold. And I liked recess. That was a good one. Yeah, it was odd. It was odd. Let me see if I can find the blue man. Google also guessed the Tick, but it's definitely not him. It's for sure not the Tick. Even Google doesn't know who I mean. I'm putting it into the AI. Freakazoid. Freakazoid. That's who it was. Thank you, AI. Google couldn't get it. Google couldn't get it, but I put it into the AI. Freakazoid was his name. That's who it was. That would have really annoyed me. Shout out to the AI. Shout out to the AI. Google wasn't getting it. The AI came through. But yeah, excellent. Well done, AI. Right, let me see what you guys are saying. Let me see what you guys are saying instead of just Googling stuff. Right, I love Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo was my all-time favorite. I loved the Animaniacs. I had little fridge magnets of the Animaniacs, like individual ones of the three of them. Loved the Animaniacs. Loved Scooby-Doo. I love the Flintstones. The Flintstones was good. I like the Jetsons. And then they did a crossover with the Flintstones and the Flintstones meet the Jetsons. That one was good. Love all of that. Tom and Jerry. Me and Boffman were right before. Had a few drinks, come home and put Tom and Jerry on the YouTube and started watching it on the telly. I love Tom and Jerry. Right, lads, the hydration break is over. I'm going to talk about the football. A new Avatar film, yeah. New Avatar film, Fire and Ash on Disney Plus. I do like Avatar. I don't have Disney Plus and I'm not getting it to watch the movie, but I'll wait until I can see it a different way. But yeah. Oh, there was some good stuff. There was some good stuff out there, guys. Right. Let's see, guys. Football. We've got 20 minutes left to the football. We've already devolved. And this is not a boring game. I'm just easily distracted and look what's happened. Who do I think goes through from this group? I don't know who's going through from any group, Jazz. Do you know what we need to do? I need to do a stream on that. Where are the groups so far based on kind of where we thought they were going to be? Like, what was our prediction? Where are they at? How do we think they're going to finish up? So I probably need to do like a lunchtime stream on that, not during a watch along, so we can actually sit and look at it. But it is a good question. So I have to write it down because I'll forget. I'll be after the stream and I'll be like, got a good comment. What was it? And then it'll be gone forever. So we will actually do a stream on that. I was meant to do it the other day and then we got all the bombas and we didn't have time. But it's very hard to know. It's very hard to know because some of the games are so unpredictable at the minute. Let me just... Scotland actually have the ball, guys. Scotland have got possession of the football, which is just incredible. There's a coming together between the Scottish player and the goalkeeper. Was it Hanley? One of the Scottish players has got round Mazraoui. No, Gannon, sorry. He's got round Mazraoui. And then the momentum, the goalkeepers come out, gathered the ball, but the momentum has carried the players into each other. It's an accident. It's just a coming together. It's not nobody's fault. But I mean, it was a fairly big clatter because the two of them were at speed. So that was a bit of a clatter. That is, Mazraoui's had a very good game. So that's a bit of a, that's a bit of a turn up. Interesting. Now, Scotland are trying to play it out. Their keeper sent it forward for them, except they've just played it backwards again. They're playing it amongst their defenders and the keeper, which is obviously really going to help them when they need to score. But okay, whatever they want to do, lads. Right, Robertson has sent it forward, but then they're beaten in the air. Okay, now I understand why they're trying to play it out from the back. Don't I ever sleep, Stu? I had a little nap before this stream, actually. This stream nearly didn't happen because I had an accidental nap. An unexpected nap happened. It was thoroughly enjoyable, but it meant the stream nearly didn't happen. I sleep sometimes, though. I sleep at times. There's times where I sleep, you know. I do drink a lot of coffee, though. Drink a lot of coffee, a lot of tea. I don't need much sleep. I survive on vibes. It is now, by the way, guys. It's with the other back line. We're with Morocco's back line now. That was enough of that from Scotland's possession. Carl with another super sticker, and Morocco. Oh, Morocco, we're going forward there. Morocco, we're going forward there. Cut out, but it's not gone too far. Shout out, Carl. Mazraoui did put it in there. He did put it in, but that was the reason I was waiting there. That looked like a foul, and then it wasn't called, and then I didn't know if it was going to be given or not. They're doing the round of applause for Johnny Strathy at the minute. It's not a moment of silence or anything. They're doing a round of applause instead. For Johnny Strathy, they were showing the pictures there, the images. But yes, board Dave boy. Carl is on fire. Scotland are going forward down the right. They've got around Mazraoui this time, only as far as the keeper though. The keeper's got it. Scotland are going forward here again down the right. They've not been able to get around Mazraoui this time though. They've had to go back a little bit. And Morocco have won the possession back. But again, it's been turned over by Scotland. Scotland have livened up. I feel like they're going in like turns. And now it's Scotland's turn. So they're going forward again. Mazraoui blocked it. And Bouadi's out there helping him, going for the counter. Yeah. Did you not see, Stu? Did you not see my lineup? Specterminator. I said Morocco are my dark horse as well. Tom is here. Hello, Tom. Oh dear, Tom, you've had an eventful night, haven't you? Are you all right, Tom? Is everything okay? That's the main thing. Paige says it's still 22 degrees over here. Might as well stay up and snooze during the day. It's so hot. It's so hot. Even here, it's overcast, but it's hot, Paige. It's very end to end at the moment, guys. It's very end to end. I can't believe we've only had one goal in this match. I cannot believe we have only had one goal. It looks like Morocco are going to be making a sub here. That's the way to do it, Tom. But the most important thing is that you're okay. Stu says it's 20 degrees there as well. I got in my car, right? Was it earlier today? I got in my car to go and do the groceries. It was lashing 20 degrees. Literally 20 degrees, Stu. That's what's put it in my head. Scotland are going forward. McTominay. Referee says no penalty. I'll be honest, I didn't see a penalty. Scott McTominay is on the ground. Ref said no penalty. I didn't see a penalty, but I want to see it. I wonder, will we get a replay? Did anybody else see that properly? Paige saw it. I didn't see it, Paige. I want a replay and they won't show me. Because honestly, that was like, yeah, but surrounding him isn't a penalty. They have to foul him. He doesn't get a penalty just because they surrounded him. They have to foul him for it to be a penalty. I didn't. Now, I'm not saying there wasn't, but I haven't been shown a bloody replay. Real time, there was a lot of bodies, but I didn't see a foul for a penalty. Maybe there was and I didn't see it, but I haven't even seen a bloody replay, which is highly irritating. Scotland are going forward again here, though. It's going to be a corner. Going to be a corner to Scotland. The thing, I would have loved McTominay to score. I would have loved McTominay to score. All right, okay. Replay. No, that's not a penalty for me. I don't know on that one. The first replay, I thought no. The second replay, I thought yes. The third replay, I don't know. I think if it was given, there's subs here, by the way. There's subs here. Saibari, El Kanous, and Diaz coming off. 3 of the best players. Rahimi, Talbi, and Amemuni coming on. I don't know what they're like. The ref on TV has said it's a clear pen. Stu says it's a penalty in the Premier League. Paige says it would have been soft. I think it would have been really soft, if I'm honest with you. There is contact. There is, to be fair, I didn't see the contact in the first place. There is contact. I think it would have been really soft. I definitely don't think it's enough for VAR to get involved. It's not a clear and obvious error. Like the ref there saying it's a clear penalty. I think that's a bit strong. I think if it was given, it might have been soft, but it probably wouldn't have been overturned. But I think whatever the on-field decision was, that was going to be the decision. There was nothing clear and obvious about overturning it in either direction. But you're going to have the argument, aren't you? Scotland, McTominay, the side. Was it the side? Oh my God, I really want McTominay to score. I really do. She's an American. Yeah, fair. Although the male American ref the other day was quite good, wasn't he, in the match? He was all right. But I wouldn't say clear. If people think it was a penalty, fairs, but I wouldn't say clear. Corner in for Scotland. Dykes got to the header, but just could not direct it for the life of him. I think McTominay might have put him off a little bit. I don't think he was getting to it anyway, but I think McTominay put him off slightly at his back. Oh, I really want McTominay to get a goal. I really do. Scotland are going to try and go again, but they've had to turn back. They were trying again, but they've had to turn back. All the way back to Gunn, the keeper. McGinn is trying to go forward. He has got the cross in. They just can't get to it. I'm not even that strongly for Scotland. I just really want... Scott McTominay has been so good since he's went to Napoli. And he's just not... He just can't do it. Well, to be fair, Dave, the penalty wasn't given. There was contact and the penalty wasn't given. So I think it's a bit unfair to say it's a non-contact sport when there was no punishment for the contact. No? If they'd given the penalty, I understand your comment. But there was contact and they didn't punish it. So I don't think that's fair in this scenario. It's in the box with Scotland. He couldn't get around. McTominay couldn't get around. There was two players on him. And Bono, the Moroccan keeper, is on the ground holding his thigh. The back of his thigh. The side of his thigh. Carl with a super chat. The Arsenal boys won the game for England. I think when they're on England duty, they're England boys, Carl. Don't know how to tell you that, but when they're on England duty, I think they're the England boys. I think they're only the Arsenal boys when they're playing for Arsenal. But thank you very much for your super chat. A lot of players are starting to go down now. We have another substitute for Morocco. Al Murabet is coming on. I mean, I know we're going to have at least 3 minutes for the water breaks. We're probably then going to have 3 to 4 minutes for all the substitutes that we've had. We've not really had stops for VAR checks. We're probably looking at another maybe 6 to 7 minutes of extra time, I would say. Scotland have looked the more likely for the last 10 to 15 minutes. Really, they've looked the more likely. But the 10 to 15 minutes before that, Morocco looked the more likely. So it's very hard to know what way it's going to go. What I will say is for a 1-0, by the way, McGinn's gone off for Stewart for Scotland. For a 1-0 match, it's been very entertaining. Very entertaining. It is with the Morocco keeper, who is fine, by the way, feeling the side of his thigh. He's completely fine now. And like, he didn't feel it where it would be cramp. He felt it at the side. Yeah, no, far from a bad game. Absolutely. You would look at Scotland, Morocco, 1-0, boring. Actually, it's been a really entertaining match. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I agree, Stu. I agree with you, Stu. But it has been kind of said in terms of fairness across the board, if they're having them in one game, they're having them in all the games. I would agree with you, but far be it from us to have a bit of common sense. Yeah, Paige, you really, 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 you never know what you're going to get. You really don't. Morocco are going forward here, guys. Sorry, I got so bet into the match. I got so bet into the match. I forgot to tell you what was happening. But Morocco were attacking. Shot was taken. I can't tell if the keeper got to that or if it just hit the bar. The keeper did. It was the trajectory. But it hasn't gone for a corner, though definitely the keeper got it. Oh, Dave. Grumpy Dave. I'm not calling you Bored Dave anymore. I'm calling you Grumpy Dave. You're on holidays. You should be happy. Grumpy Dave. Yeah, it is a money grab. Tom is off to see Take That tomorrow. Well, according to Mark Goldbridge, it's a very good show. He said on Tuesday he went to see it and it was a very good show. So you enjoy yourself, Tom. Like, we're 3 minutes and 40 seconds into the 6 minutes of added time. It looks like it's going to be 1-0. Unless it's literally right at the death, it's going to be 1-0 here. It feels like a match that deserved more goals, regardless of who they were for. It feels like the match deserved more goals. Launched forward for Scotland here. Beaten in the air. But it fell for them anyway, Scotland. No. Counter-attack for Morocco. Morocco are countering. They're moving forward. 21 in loads of space. Oh. Wide. Shot. He gets the shot off, but it's wide. The referee sort of let Everton go, hasn't he? Riyadh for Morocco. That's the number 18. He's been on fire. See, since Scotland have had this attacking period. All right, Stu, sleep well. Corner for Scotland. Headed away. And we're over the 6 minutes now. Morocco were countering, pulled back, clear foul. Clear foul. Actually, I don't even know. The match is over. The match is over. It ended with players from both sides shouting at the referee. Nobody knew if the match was over or not because they were just all shouting at the referee. It has ended 1-0. Let me stop the timer. It has ended 1-0 to Morocco. I'll be honest, probably by the end, a draw would have been a fair result. I can't believe that goal right at the very beginning was the only goal we got, but it was a very good match, very entertaining, a lot more even than I thought it was going to be after the first 20-25 minutes. The Moroccan players are killing each other here. They're having a bit of a disagreement. But yeah, 1-0. 1-0. But it was a good... Scotland took a while to get into it, but once they got into it, they played well. But there was a lot of contentious sort of goings on. There was a lot of should it have been a foul and it wasn't. I thought it was a very entertaining match. It felt like an odd one, didn't it? Very entertaining. I'm glad we did this one. But I think there's more controversy about the decisions that weren't given rather than the ones that were, which is unusual. It's normally the other way around. But lads, that brings us to the end of our stream for today. I will be back with you all tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I don't know what we'll be talking about because I don't know what's going to happen overnight, but we'll see. It'll be a surprise for us all. Thank you all very much for being here. The most wonderful of teacups. And as Flossie said, it's very late. It's very late. I appreciate your commitment, my friends, my teacups. And special shout outs to both Carl and to Moonshine for very generous super chats and super stickers. Smash a like if you have not done so already. Subscribe if you're new. And hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow at 12 o'clock, folks. Have a good evening.